Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back with a brand new unboxing. Now, it's been a while, I know, just haven't really got around to it, but I think this pair is something that needs to be shared with you guys on YouTube. I don't really think anybody else has unboxed this from what I've tried to look for on YouTube, and it is the LC23 Diadora Saturnos. So it's part of the Diadora Heritage Collection. You see by the beautiful top of this box here. So there was two pairs of shoes in this collaboration, one based on space and then one based on Earth itself. So when I saw these get released, I knew I had to cop straight away. Starting off with the packaging, you have this beautiful lightweight dust bag just here with the same theme as well. It does come with a spare pair of laces, which doesn't really suit the shoe from what I feel. And the shoe itself, now many of you are going to recognize the kind of theme, so to speak, around it, and this is it itself. So as you can tell, it is corduroy, which is obviously everybody links to the Sean Weatherspoons. Apparently LC23, the guy that worked on this shoe, won't try and pronounce his name because I'll probably just absolutely butcher it. He worked on this shoe a couple years before he even knew Sean, or Sean's shoe was even becoming a thing. They have recently met. I did look on his Instagram and they got a photo together. The shoe itself is beautiful. I've seen the Weatherspoons. I don't own a pair myself, but I have seen them in person, and I just prefer the kind of color blocking to this shoe here. You got a beautiful blue, there's a really nice pink here, you got this green, you got this white on the toe box here, which gets dirty from just looking at it, to be honest. The biggest downside with this is it's the sock variation of this silhouette, which is the N900, sorry, which is what this grey kind of sock like. It's relatively attached to the inside of the shoe, and it goes all the way in and around. It does make the shoe nice and comfortable, but at the same time, corduroy is a pretty hot material to begin with, so adding this thick liner on the inside just makes it a much more hot shoe. So winter time, obviously, it's pretty tough to wear because it will get pretty dirty, and then when it does roll around to summer, down here in Australia, when it gets to those hot ones, your feet are going to be sweaty. The shoe itself, I have worn it, as you can see. You got the creases down here. I just could not wait to put it on. It's got beautiful details, like it's got the Saturn embroidered on the back here on the heel tab, which I think is just absolutely beautiful. The actual insole itself has got the same thing as well, LC23, and then Diadora on the inside as well. Laces came with a nice touch on the aglets as well. So you got this blue one here, and then you got this pink one here. That's to kind of match the body itself, like this leather panel here with this blue corduroy here. In terms of price wise, it cost me I bought these from Hanon. There wasn't too many retailers that are actually selling these. Hanon shipped to Australia ended up costing me $360, give or take, which sounds like a lot. I mean, it is a lot for a pair of shoes, don't get me wrong, but I mean, Yeezys and things these days are costing the same amount of price as well. A lot of the new human race NMDs are going to be retailing at, I think, a little bit less. The only reason you think these are so expensive is because it's Diadora. If this had, because these are still sitting on some websites. I know Haddon still have a few sizes, and BTSN did. I think that's the website, I could be mistaken. If this had a Nike check or the 3 stripes, it'd sell out instantly. There's no really difference in terms of the Witherspoon, apart from obviously it's not Adidas and it's a different model, but it's, you know, same kind of bright color scheme, same corduroy materials. Yeah, this sock here could put people off, but if anything, the craftsmanship is so much better. Obviously, Diadora, all of their shoes, most of their shoes, I'm not sure if all of them, are made in Italy. This pair itself, I think on the size tag it does say made in Italy, but the size tag is in a super awkward position to get. But yeah, you know, it's just a beautiful shoe. In terms of sizing, I went for a 10.5 US, UK 10. Yeah, it fits. It's a little. I got room in the toes. I'm one of those guys that will just always go for 10.5. It's my true size. I won't risk dumbing down. If I know I have to go up in a certain model, then I will. But when I'm dealing with a brand new model like Diadora itself, I just go 10.5. You can tell they're a little bit big from these creases along the top here. If they were a bit more true to size, there wouldn't be as much space here, so it wouldn't crease as much. But I just think all round it adds to the aesthetic. I'm hoping, obviously part of the Witherspoon was the whole wear it and fray the material. I'm hoping this does the exact same. I'm hoping after a while it looks nice. I think this will be one of those shoes that does look pretty good when it's been a bit worn in. The colours gone a bit, the material started fraying and so on. So yeah, it's super underappreciated shoe. There wasn't really much hype around it to begin with, to be fair. And then when it did drop and people saw the price tag, they were like, that's ridiculously expensive. But obviously, if it sold for double the price, or was Adidas and Nike, it probably would have sold out. That's just my opinion. You might agree otherwise, you know. Everyone's subject to their own opinions. I just think this is an absolutely beautiful shoe. How it has not sold out everywhere is beyond me. How people don't even know it exists is also beyond me, because shoes like this are just don't come around too often. I know obviously the Witherspoon came out a while back, but you know, with things like this, can we see more shoes coming out in weirder materials? That's what I'm most looking forward to. Yeah, so comfort wise it's great, looks wise I love it, price wise yeah, it's a little bit steep, presentation's great. I might try and put the laces on, I might see how it looks with them. It might look terrible, but who knows, all we can do is try. So yeah, hopefully guys you liked the review. If you did, just hit subscribe. I'll try and upload more videos, but you know, I'm just not a pro at this, so I struggle sometimes, and I've got terrible editing software, which is actually no editing software at all. So this is all a one-take thing, which is always tough to handle. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Diadora Saturno. Is it underrated? Diadora, are they making waves? Who knows what they're going to do next? And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.